Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d5 establishes a presence in the center, controls the e4 square, and opens up the light-squared bishop. The queen's gambit offers up a wing pawn to attack the center and distract black from the e4 square. e6 declines the queen's gambit by defending the central d5 pawn with the e-pawn. Knight c3 puts more pressure on the d5 square and helps control the e4 square. Knight f6 defends the d5 pawn and controls the e4 square. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, supports the d4 pawn, and controls the e5 square. Bishop e7 develops the bishop, supports the knight on f6, and prepares castling. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Your move provides an escape square for your king. Bishop h4 avoids the piece exchange and retreats the bishop to safety while keeping it on the h4 d8 diagonal. You are threatening to tactically win a knight. This is an equal trade. You exchange pieces of equal value. After all captures, this is an equal trade. That was an even swap of material. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. You take back the material at last. This is a fair move. This move attacks your opponent's pawn chain, developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. This move activates your bishop to strengthen control over the center. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. Connecting your rooks is a great way to help them work together. A solid choice. Your last piece has joined the game. Moving the rook gives white more flexibility in the middle game. Your pawn is no longer hanging and is now defended. This is the strongest option. You trade off equal material. Takes back. You are threatening to win material through a fork. White has a weak backward pawn. You will win a rook with a fork. This threatens to win material through a tactic. Nice vision spotting and capturing that vulnerable rook. This overlooks a better way to recapture a piece. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. That's fine. Good job protecting your pawn. This overlooks an opportunity to win material through a tactic. This is a fine move. This misses an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. The only move, and you found it. Your opponent's attacking piece is gone. Takes back. Nice way to win material using a fork. This steps away from the checking queen. This removes an attacker that was threatening to capture one of your pieces. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. This is the only move that works, and you found it. You step your king away from the checking rook. The pawn is now adequately defended. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This permits the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You can now win with a forced checkmate. Nice fork, you'll be winning a rook.